Hi guys, welcome back to another one of my YouTube videos. If you're new here, howdy, welcome. And if you're returning back, well, welcome on back. You already know what the deal is. Make sure that you guys smash that subscribe button. We're almost there to 1K. And if you are new here, not just howdy and welcome, make sure you subscribe because I'm 110% sure you will love it over here. Not only can we be a little sassy and classy and talk about some very dangerous and iffy stuff, we also have fun occasionally, depending on the topic. You'll love it, I promise. Just subscribe. So today we are discussing another interesting human being who goes by the name Maddie Russo. She has been criminally charged for scamming her followers out of $50,000 for cancer treatment that she didn't even have cancer. She told her subscribers, followers, what have you, that she had pancreatic cancer and a tumor the size of a football. Check this out.
Police have arrested a local teenager for allegedly using false medical claims to raise more than $37,000. Officers say 19-year-old Maddie Russo stole the money from more than 439 donors with false claims that she suffered from acute lymphoblastic leukemia, stage 2 pancreatic cancer, and a tumor the size of a football. Russo shared her story on GoFundMe and in the North Scott Press. She also discussed her cancer journey as a guest speaker at St. Ambrose University and the National Pancreatic Foundation in Chicago. But now witnesses have brought forward medical discrepancies, and a subpoena revealed Russo had never been diagnosed with cancer from any medical facility in the Quad Cities or surrounding.
As you can imagine, when she shared this traumatic fake news, her followers blew up, and along with her views and likes and everything else that comes along with this. And I feel like after she saw that this was a successful thing to fake in her eyes, this is when she came out and said that she had leukemia. Check all of this out. It doesn't stop here.
Fast forward to February of 2022. I had yearly lab work done just with my primary care provider as a standard checkup. And aside from starting to feel just a little bit off, my lab work came back and my white blood cell counts were not in normal range. So further testing was then done. And on February 10th of 2022, quite possibly the worst day of my life occurred. I got the call from my oncologist, and they found a mass on my pancreas, and I had stage 2 pancreatic cancer at just 19 years old. Scared is an understatement. I was terrified, and I definitely still am. But I'm really glad I went to my yearly health check, because it would have been so easy to just skip it and say I'm fine.
Maddie continued down the rabbit hole of hell with no morals, with nothing to hold her back. And what makes it even worse is she decided to make friends with a woman named Charlie. And sadly, rest in peace, she actually lost her life to cancer, a bone cancer that she had. And of course, when she passed away, Maddie went onto a social media platform claiming that Charlie passing away broke her heart, and how they texted about the ups and downs with having cancer. And to be honest, she might have been keeping her around to get insight and keep her facade somewhat believable, if you will. Which I'm sure you guessed it correctly, it was not believable. Maddie would often do what you would call vlogs to keep up and update her cancer journey, and they all were very disgusting, like this one.
Where I'm too sick from treatment, where I can't go anywhere, I can't do anything, I feel like shit, I can't get ready, I just lay in my bed and puke, and it's extremely physically exhausting, but also the mental part of it, I think it's 10 times worse. And I think anybody that has struggled with anything when it comes to kind of like their mental health, people say it is a lot worse, and I can fully attest to that.
And correct me if I'm wrong, maybe it's not true in all cases, but from the family members that I've lost from cancer, you start to lose hair. And Maddie, she lost not one lock, strand, nor baby hair. But of course, like everyone else who gets caught on TikTok, YouTube, whatever it is, they had an excuse. And it is absolutely gut-wrenching of what she says. Now, there was something that I came across, and I'm sorry I didn't write it down. It's something called like a cold cap, I believe. Don't hold me, to that, because I'm not sure. It was my first time hearing about it when I scrolled past it, and it seemed to be someone who did actually lose their hair from cancer or shaved it short, and she was saying that possibility is a way that you can save your hair during the treatment process. But what Maddie is about to tell you,
To share was how I've been keeping my hair during treatment with chemo and radiation. I think it's really been helping because it's like unmedicated. So here's the packaging of that. You just order it online. It comes with like a 3-month supply. I started this right away when I started treatment. And then soon after treatment, my mom found this. It's biotin with collagen and keratin.
So like the sane people you and I are, well, I hope that we're sane. Medical folks called the police to have it investigated because the math wasn't mathing, right? Turns out, plot twist, this 19-year-old girl is healthy with no tumor or leukemia, cancer free. In one of the clips that I showed you guys, she started out talking about how her brother had diabetes and all of this other stuff, and how she went to go get checked to make sure she was okay and all of this stuff. And I feel like she really, there can't be no soul there. Like, how can you take something that is so severe, so serious, and be so selfish with something that is so, I don't know. It's just, how could you live through life with such a huge weight on your shoulder? You know what I mean? Like, this is not like, oh, I have the flu. Homegirl said she had cancer. Like, how are you okay with playing with something so serious that takes many loved ones' lives? It's insane to me. She would even go as far as taking real cancer patients' pictures, photoshopping them to make them as her own, stealing cancer patients' pictures. Your girl even got a wig that she would wear and was totally okay with the situation. Like, I want to feel like just a little bit every day something was eating at her. Like, I'm trying, guys. Like, something had to be eating at her, and I hope that feeling was burning her alive, and I hope that she regretted in the process, at least some kind of regret of what she has gotten herself into. She did, however, go to jail, but at the same time that she was arrested, she was bailed out with her bail being set at $10,000. But she does have to go to court in March, and they'll decide what to do with the girl then. But I do want to say that this sucks for the people who are actually having GoFundMe pages. I feel like it will contaminate people's thought process and second guess things, but please don't let this discourage you from helping those in need. It's beautiful that we can come together and shed light on those who need it the most, giving our hard-earned dollars to support people in need. That's very beautiful and a great thing. Just go with your gut feeling. If you know that people are using feeding tubes to show that they've been in the hospital. Matter of fact, look at this.
What is going on with that chest port? I am not a chemo nurse.
Never done anything like this, but I want to see if it's actually true. Definitely not comfortable, but I could see if you taped it, you could make it work. This is one of my son's old G-tubes. Well, not G-tubes, but food bags. You also have to shove this piece really far up there to get where she was, where she just had the slightest amount of purple showing. My nose is big, but it ain't that big.
I don't want this to affect people at all. Like, it's a beautiful thing that GoFundMe has this available for anybody who needs help, especially those who have cancer. So don't let this crowd your thought process, but definitely be careful and look out for signs for scamming, because this one was a very heavy scam going on. Make sure that you hit that subscribe button. Thank you guys for watching another one of my YouTube videos. We want to get to 1K, right? So go ahead and subscribe and like, comment, let me know what you think. Also, never forget who loves you, honey. Never forget, it's me. It's me. I love you so much. I love you. No, seriously, I do love you guys. Thank you for your support. I'll see you guys in another video. Bye.